I start with a little piece of the previous video. The motive, love. We must first of all then perceive a spirit's purpose if we are to work with it. It can have but one self-expression, but it may take many modes of activity. And back of it all must be one supreme impulse, love. The presence of love then is a token of the indwelling of the spirit. And the expression of the spirit, we link ourselves into the great creative purpose and become one with the infinite life. We lose all sense of separation and merging ourselves. Love and supply. We pass from death to life, from the cottage to the palace of the king. And as I said in the previous video, I stay in the cottage. It is infinitely worth while then to study spirit from the standpoint of its purpose and motive. The spirit who loves us. Spirit's motive, we say, is love. What is love? Love is the union of two kindred things. It is that completeness which comes from this union. I care not where you look, you will find life incomplete without such a union. The whole visible universe is but the outer manifestation of this inner principle. It is shown in the chemical affinity of the atoms. Without this drawing together of kindred things, all material substances will fly apart and pass into chaos and incompleteness. In the vegetable world, we perceive the presence of this principle. One does not need to illustrate further. All nature proves the presence of the principle of love, or the union of two kindred things to form a real completeness. We must see, then, that the originating spirit shares the nature of its creation. It too must be love, for there cannot be an expression without an expresser, no love without a lover. Spirit, therefore, seeks its own completeness by passing itself out into individual expression in man, whose first nature is love, and then finding its own completeness in enjoying that love. The motive of creation is spirit's self-realization in love. Spirit has consequently a further purpose, to continuously evolve a higher and still higher individual upon which it can pour out fuller and even fuller measures of its love and life. For spirit is infinite in its potential, and having once started, it carries on the nth degree. To learn how to swing into harmony with this divine purpose is the end and aim of all true teaching, for once we are in the current, it of itself will bear us on its bosom to those islands of blessed, where love and life await us, and where we may spend our days in the never-ending joy of the complete life and the divine companionship. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth. And I saw the holy city. Vabbè. This is a perfect picture of that state in which man finds himself when he is identified with the purpose of spirit. Love has found in him its fulfillment, and life has found its completeness. We can escape pain and poverty in no way so easily as this, the identification of our purpose with that of the divine. We do not have to struggle nor to make anything, we only have to be something, at one with the infinite spirit. Wouldn't you find pardon for all your transgression, peace from your battles and strife? Make you the peace of the Lord thy possession, make thyself one with his life, more life, you shall seek it all find, more love, one with the infinite mind. Cool. Making our unity. The question then arises, if all our good comes from this unity with life, how is the union to be accomplished? And the answer is, you do not have to accomplish it, you only have to recognize it. It already is. Separation is only apparent, it never really was anyway. You have nowhere to go outside of the infinite mind. There is no outside, you only have thought, you were outside. At the same time, At the same time, the divine mind and love has no reality for you until you recognize it. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man will open, I will come in. You are the gatekeeper. Your door will never be forced. The father comes out to meet the returning prodigal, but he does not drive him in. In reality, the son never got out of the father's love. He only talked himself out, and all he had to do was to think himself in. He just came to himself. Our object, then, is to find our own completeness in love, and to give spirit its completeness in our love. We are to recognize spirit as love. You are love, Yoko? And turn our love side to it, not merely our mind side. When this has been done, we shall also find the great secret of healing power. For if love, life, and beauty are the symbols of completeness, then their opposite is incompleteness, or the lack of these qualities, or fear, death, ignorance, and pain. Then, to heal disease, it is not necessary to tinker with the effect which is due to a lack of something, but to supply it. Disease is due to a negative factor, and we heal it by supplying the positive factor, love. This is the principle a man will act upon if he had an empty reservoir. He will not talk about its emptiness, complain about nor bewail its unsightliness. He will simply open up the channel to the heights and let the water flow in. How simple the process. Let or allow the water to flow in. The empty pool is filled without effort. The effect is changed by the cause. How well the great teacher understood this. On the last day, the great day of the feast, Jesus stood and saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. He that believed in me, from within him shall flow rivers of living water. They are all metaphors talking about the Spirit. But this spake he of the Spirit, which they have believed in him, were to receive. He is speaking of the great inner self. When he says me, he explained it good. For we are expressly told that he spoke of it in relation to the Spirit. So, we have a further picture of the glory of man's nature and the healing process. If any man will open the pipes at the bottom of the pool, the water of the Spirit will fill it like a spring. The word Spirit, as it occurs in the Greek text, is psyche, which also means life. If then we are to be rid of death and disease and lack, we have only to let life flow in from the inner springs of our being, and the touchstone to divine life is love. I breathe thy life and love of Spirit, the Spirit raptured there, and feel the thrilling, vibrant force of him who has art and care, and fills the wall. I breathe his life as one who quaffs from out the sacred cup, who drinks the wine of Spirit the wine, for as he turns it up, Spirit fills the bowl. I thrill anew with health and peace, while through my veins surge there flow the full-breathed tides of health, that cleanse, inspire, and purge. From pain and strife, I breathe more deep the pranic air, drink deeper still the bowl, for as I drink from life's full brink, Spirit fills my thirsty soul with his own life. Songs of the Silence by the author. Love, therefore, is the great healing power. It is its absence that causes incompleteness, or it is its presence that causes health or wholeness. Love is completeness or wholeness, and such completeness or wholeness is necessary for both the soul and the body.